damn, does anybody want to stay at Florida State? The hell is going on? Florida State has lost people left and right. I mean, Gavin Sawchuk, they running back. You had Tommy Castellanos going to, obviously, the NFL draft. They've lost receivers. Only person they really brought back for real was Deuce Robinson, who decided to stay, who's the dynamic receiver for them for over 1,000 yards, right? But other than that, goodness gracious, man, everybody's leaving. Earl Little Jr. is another one that's dynamic on the defensive back end. He had another stellar season. I think, besides, like I said, Jay Crawford, he's one of the best ones I thought that's going into the transfer portal. And for Florida State, this is a massive loss. Like, look at his numbers. This past year, y'all, 76 tackles he had this year. He had 4 interceptions and 2 passes defense. He also had 2 forced fumbles. So, I mean, Earl Little Jr. is a difference maker on the back end, man. So, it's going to be interesting. He got about 1 more season left of college football. If I'm Georgia Tech, I'm definitely interested in trying to land Earl Little Jr. You've already kind of sent fireworks in the transfer portal so far, landing guys like a Jalen Mbakwe. If you really want to secure that defensive back room, go get Earl Little Jr. And your secondary, your defense is going to be 10 times better. But, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one to see. You might throw out there LSU, him, DJ Pickett. Obviously, got to replace Monster Delane, who's going to the NFL draft. That would be obviously a good pairing for him as well. Clemson could be an option for him going to the ACC. They're going to look obviously different going into next season. Ole Miss could be an option for him as well. It's going to be very interesting to see who goes after Earl Little Jr., but the dude is a stud, and he does a little bit of everything on that back end, man, and he's a very physical defensive back, and somebody's going to land a real deal dog. So, yeah, man, Florida State, very interesting. They did get Ashton Daniels today, obviously formerly from Auburn, obviously formerly from Stanford. But they're going to need some more pieces definitely going forward. I know they can build around Osman Kroma at the running back spot. I know they got some guys in the portal there after. But they're going to have to get some guys on that back end to help them out. They just lost also the Desir twins as well, who has hit the transfer portal. And we know about Montrell. He had a big-time season this past year, and he was named at FSU or freshman All-American. So they got a lot of pieces to replace, a lot of guys that they're going to have to bring into the team in order to get them back to that high level. We know this year they started off really well but kind of tapered off. They had a big win against Alabama, but the Noles are going to have to figure some things out if they want to contend in 2026. Because losing guys like Earl Little Jr., losing guys like Gavin Sawchuk, I know obviously the running back room wasn't the best this year, but still, you're losing stud guys that make a difference for your program and for your team. You gotta be able to retain them kind of caliber of players. So y'all comment down below, FSU fans, what do you guys think of this move of Earl Little Jr. going? And what do you think overall about the regime of Mike Norvell? Right, this is a big year coming up. They did re-sign him for another season, but nonetheless, man, Florida State has to win. I think they have to at least get in the conversation for a college football playoff, or they have to at least make a CFP next year if he's going to retain his job. If not, I don't see Florida State keeping Mike Norvell past 2026. That's just my humble opinion. But we're going to find out next year what they're going to be made of. Florida State, big season coming up. Lost a lot of talent. We'll see who else they add, and obviously who they're going to have coming in into the 2026 class for recruiting to help out Mike Norvell as well.